It's your girl Jay, the High Priestess, back at it again with the general tarot reading for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Aquarius season 2023, baby. Hydrate, light it if you got it. I just want to go ahead and dive in, create a safe space for our benevolent ancestors. Mother God, Father God, Mother Earth, thanking you, welcoming you in, thanking you for the most useful, helpful, and divinely aligned messages for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Aquarius season 2022. There's a lightheartedness that I'm really enjoying about Aquarius season so far as an Aries, and also you guys know who've been riding with me for a while, you know that you hear me complain the most in Aquarius season, which is weird because I love air, and I feel like with Venus being there, there's a softening, there's something to ground onto. Venus and Saturn being there, there is just grounding, balancing energy, like a grounding, balanced energy with Venus and Saturn in Aquarius. And I'm feeling it, and it feels lighthearted and feels like you're actively working on releasing, actively working on moving forward. Mars is finally fucking direct. As soon as Mars is out of shadow, by the time, I'm not sure the exact date, but once Mars passes over 25 degrees Gemini, Mars will be out of shadow, and I feel like all systems will really be a go. Then you'll really be feeling the relief that we've all been looking for, with Mars going direct. Mercury is finally direct in Capricorn. Venus and the Sun, all these planets are shifting over into Aquarius, and so there is this new initiation of your knowing. Be sure to check out your Sun, Moon, and Rising. Patreon gets everything first. Patreon.com/justjeverything for free content. Check out my Instasham at justj_everything. TikTok at justjeverything. And for other dope shit that I do, my website, justjeverything.com. There's so much emotion coming in. And actually, this slowdown, the Mars retrograde in Gemini, I feel has motivated you to think new thoughts, motivated you to get really comfortable establishing and acquiring and requiring and needing clarity, needing stimulating conversation. And I feel there's something about this slowdown that has prepared you for when Mars goes into Cancer, and that's on, I think, going to be in Pisces or Aries season. But there's stuff that's being set up in Aquarius season that is really going to matter in your season, darling. Hydrate, light it if you got it. Check out the Aquarius season astrology video that has all the transit dates and important transit dates that, go look at that. Aries, I feel it's very chop. There's something about don't play stupid. Not entertaining, okay, you want to act brand new, don't play stupid. We don't have time for better. There's something about better. I don't know. Oh, and I just saw 414, and then the number 4. Okay, stability, leveling up, you showing up, moving up from the Queen of Wands to the Emperor. And that makes sense because that sounds like a solid expansion, and Jupiter is in your sign. The benefic, the King of Kings, Jupiter energy is just ready to give. Get ready to receive. Get comfortable receiving. I feel the divine is going to bless you with and put you in a position where you really receive, because you understand that you're going to be put in a position to give back. Chiron is still direct in your sign for a long while. There's years with Chiron there. And there's this brand new cycle in like understanding why you are who you are, how you are. A new chapter in your understanding of your identity wounds and the me wounds versus the we wounds. I feel like there's been so much fucking unexpected, profound healing in Capricorn season that's going to upgrade like what you aspire to. It's going to upgrade your capacity for hope, for faith. And also it's going to up your standards. And I feel like the company that you keep is going to be like raising up, because don't get it twisted. Aquarius, that in the 11th house, is all about friends. I mean, it's like friends, hopes, but it's like friends in high places. Also, like you can like acquire some friends in higher places in this season easily, especially with Venus there attracting in. So put yourself out there, get out in the world, out and about, and explore and aspire and be inspired and reach for what you fucking want, baby. And don't settle for less. Prepare for the new year. Prepare for your season, which initiates spring, initiates the new year. And it let this darkness, the Aquarius season is the darkest time of the year. Don't be afraid to go to the depths. Don't be afraid to go in that room in the emotional basement that you've already been avoiding. I feel like you've been hanging out in there and you're going to be coming out with some light. It's like you come out, you went in, you know, with a, ooh, I hear you went in with a candle, but you came out with a flashlight. There's like an upgrade in technology in some sort of way, an upgrade in like in your knowing, in your higher self, in your connection to your higher self. So, all right, Aries, let's see. Thank you for the most useful, helpful, and divinely aligned messages for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Aquarius season 2022. This is interesting. There's a bunch of cards, but on the bottom of the deck. So, okay. Aries, there's definitely a pull in different directions. I feel like what's coming up to be clarified on the Selenite throne, death was at the bottom of the deck. But this is a stack of cards that I haven't looked at yet. The only card I saw was the Knight of Wands. And so the Knight of Wands says that there's something about bold movement, moving forward. Up at the bottom of the deck, I see the Queen of Swords and then the Ten of Cups. Queen of Swords is Sun in Aquarius, which happens on January 20th. Yeah, January 20th. And there's some sort of like, whew, newness or something coming in. Maybe somebody with Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius placements. There's an upgrade or like a closeness that you're getting to satisfaction. Transmuting your pain into power. I feel like I went somewhere for a second. That was weird. There's definitely metamorphosis. But I feel like there is like something is maybe ending, something is going in. There's just been profound change. That's not the final bottom of the deck. But with the Knight of Wands being the first card, oh, boop, boop. With the Knight of Wands being the first card out, your relationship to movement, making sure, some of you, okay, this also could be like fuckboy energy that you fall into. You or someone else around you with Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius placements may be very in and out. You may be in a like here for a good time, not a long time kind of energy. Be careful. There could just be a immaturity or a need to go fast, and you go so fast that you forget something. But I do feel like there is this like bold, this like influx of personal power, an influx of confidence, an influx in your spirituality, or a depth that's reached in your spirituality, in your fire and aliveness, and it grows, going from the Knight of Wands, going from the Knight of Wands to the Queen of Wands. So there's definitely progression step by step, slowly and steadily, you will see progress in yourself, in whatever passion, and whatever it is you're pursuing. This could be somebody else, also Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius placements pursuing you. And I feel like people are putting in work or putting in the time, and there's some kind of like leveling up, or you're seeing the emotional side of someone, or you may also, some of you, like, someone's coming in, you thought they were a fuck boy, but they're actually like potential partner. Or some of you are like really diving into like taking your career or this vision of yourself, this vision of your future. You're taking shit seriously. If you aren't, you're meant to right now. And with Saturn in Aquarius, the sun in Aquarius, Mercury's going to be in Aquarius, Venus in Aquarius, and then eventually Pluto in Aquarius too. Whoo! There's something about progression. There's something about leveling up, 1101. And then there's something about like wishes coming true. And I'm going to give you a little treat here. Look at this at 11, bam. The next card is the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles is the center of the reading. What did I say? Jupiter is in your sign, and you're going to be forced to get comfortable receiving. And I feel like not only do you have the ideas, the passion, the drive, the physical, spiritual, life force energy that you're needing, the ambition, you're like chomping at the bit to take on the world, or to take on this passion project, or to take on this relationship. And there is some sort of divine support that's coming in. And I feel like you just got to make sure that there's room. That there's room for this new chapter. There's more money coming in. There's maybe a bonus or something of value, a gift, feeling like you have the time, feeling like you have the structure, like you have the foundation. I feel like there's some sort of update or change in and possibly like your living environment or work environment. But baby, I feel like also I hear like financia, the financia, or the there maybe even like investors. I feel like there is just an influx of divine time and opportunity for you to really get on your own feet, for you to be reliable, for you to step up, for you to operate in a place of authority, for you to really be a leader. For those of you who are an entrepreneur, those of you who work for yourself, this month, this season is like whoa-wee wow for you. And the Queen of Pentacles reversed is the final card, final message. And I feel like that is actually has a lot to do. And it's funny because I said that the Death card wasn't going to be the final bottom of the deck, and it was. Death was like, you thought. This Scorpio energy was like, you thought I was going somewhere. I also feel like you're having really happy, healthy interactions with people with Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Yeah, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio placements, maybe Aquarius too. Transformation. Like, who do you want to be? What are you afraid of? What needs to end so that something new can begin? And for you, it looks like the closer that you get to Pisces season, the closer that we get to the end of Aquarius season, all you need to worry about is your relationship to your physical body. And are you putting in what your body needs? Are you giving yourself the nutritional input that you need so you can have the energetic output that you are going to be requiring, of your vessel? So I feel like there could be some sort of like, don't fuck around. It's time to get serious, especially I'm saying this to myself as well. It's time to get serious about how you're taking care of your physical body, how much you're sleeping, how much you're eating, how much fresh air you're getting, reconnecting to nature, being more adventurous, making sure that you're traveling, even if it's cold outside. There is just like a need to make sure that you're not going into hermit mode, that you're not lacking on your self-love. There also may be some kind of I just need you to know the Emperor pairs with the motherfucking Empress, not the Queen of Pentacles, especially not the Queen of Pentacles reversed. And so there may be some disconnect with you with someone with Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn placements. I feel like something comes in hot and new and promising, and then if it doesn't serve you, or if, I also feel like you ooh, I don't know if I should say this. Aries, there's something here with like, I don't think that you're attracted to people who don't see their own like spark anymore. It's like, if you're having to play coach dad with romantic partners, that's like really, I think, gonna start turning you off. At least in Aquarius season. I feel like you're really interested in being around people who like fucking get it. Who really like practice what they preach. I'm itchy all of a sudden on my arm. Where is it? What is it? Okay, it's the girl. My witch is on fire. She's itchy. Nurturing your inner divine, like fierceness. I feel like your sexual prowess is rising up. Make sure that you are balancing your sexual, understanding that your sexual energy is just your life force. You can do plenty with that energy other than have sex. But I do feel like you are like, this is a season for movement and like setting intentions and like being consistent with what you're pursuing. But I also feel like this is a time for like fun and being in play and being confident that like you understand you will reap the reward of the hard work that you've put in. It's coming in. And I feel like it's coming in to the point where it may be a bit challenging, Aries. It may be challenging for you to stop thinking about like, oh my God, like what should I be doing? I don't know. Like you may always like feeling like you, there could just be a shift in you needing to be so productive. For some, that's not for everybody, but for some of you, this feels significant. There also could be just like something coming in with someone with like a fatherly kind of energy. I feel like your relationship to paternal energy, your relationship to your father, your father's bloodline, I feel like it'd be great for you to investigate or learn more about your father's side of the family. It's not for everybody, but just in general, I feel like that would be beneficial. There may be just some sort of like hint of wisdom there. But I feel like there's something about being reliable, about reliability. Making sure that you are, and it looks like, okay, there also could be situations that really kind of trigger your desire to, it's like you can activate your hero complex. There may be interactions that activate your hero complex, and you need to put that energy into leveling and harnessing your energy into your level up. And that's not selfish, but I feel like you just need to make sure that you're that you understand that that's okay, that you get on, you know, that you're not constantly on E. There's nothing glamorous about that shit. And like we all know better. And if it's such a struggle to like love on yourself, then there's other deeper issues going on. And it may have to do with, you know, like hormonal or like stuff with like from the childhood or parental units possibly. But it just feels like this is a lot of fire. And that makes sense. Fire, cardinal fire, and fixed air. It's like you take in a fucking blow dryer, you know, or a flame to the aerosol can is kind of how that feels. It makes a torch. And there's a lot of fiery energy here. I feel like it's very like can't tell me nothing. I don't know. It feels lots of like 3 snaps and Z formations, you know, I don't know. But I feel like Mars is getting cranked back up, and you may be like daring to have the fucking audacity. The audacity to thrive versus just survive. For fucking once. You really deserve it. I love you. You are like really, really growing up. That's what this looks like. You're really, really growing up. And the harshest, actually, I'm going to stay on for this. You're really, really growing up. And the harshest lesson that I feel like you have to learn is how to slow the fuck down and take care of your body. Some of us, there could be something going on with like, wow, I've worked to the bone for this, and now I'm upended because I don't, now I've accomplished this thing and I just get to rest. And wow, yes, in 2023, 2024, 2025, 2027, you get to relax, thrive, dare to fucking thrive versus just surviving. And that looks like cooking more for yourself, eating better quality food, going to the gym more consistently, being out in nature more consistently, not prioritizing work so much, not making sure you're not being materialistic, making sure that you're spending appropriately, that you're saving appropriately. There is just some like big time leveling up from the knight to the queen to the fucking emperor. You just need to make sure that you realize the caliber of connections and the caliber of suitors that are coming in are, you just need to make sure that shit is on par with how you view yourself. We have the experience we expect, and we teach people how to treat us by how we treat ourselves. So are you treating yourselves like the knight, the queen, or the emperor, or the queen of pentacles reversed? There is a healthy balance between fire and earth in this reading, and I feel like that's what you're needing to do. Making sure that you're just very practical about all this passion that's coming in. I love you. Let's get into it. For the full version of the video, go to Patreon.